As the prophet of esports, I rely on trustworthy and meaningful data every day. Data from our research partner YouGov offers the most complete view of esports fans and gamers in the world, providing context to who they are, what they think, the brands they buy, and things they do. YouGov's connected insights and research services inform strategy at every level. If you're a team, a brand, agency, or rights holder, you should be talking with YouGov. Their partners measure and maximize ROI and are telling compelling stories with data. Visit yougov.com/gaming-esports to learn more. We have more mobile news here. 2 mobile stories, which I'll do one at a time here. This one, and I think this is going to be like an oldie, like a classic that I think we will end up visiting many times on this podcast. It's a common theme. It's new consoles. And here, new leaks reveal Lenovo's plans to make an Android-based gaming handheld. So this is the leaked Lenovo Legion Play. It looks like what they say, a mashup between a Nintendo Switch and Valve's Steam Deck. So it's been leaked. It hasn't been announced. This is just a rumor. But what they're saying, according to the leaked files, this is the description. It says, designed for AAA gaming, the Lenovo Legion Play is the first Android cloud gaming console. It lets users play hundreds of cloud games, stream their game library, or play mobile games. Features a 7-inch display. I won't go into all the specs. Our developer program is open to all game developers, coming soon in select markets. Now, based on that description, guys, I think we can all agree, very strong chance this does see the light of day in some capacity. Who here is a fan of this?
It's a phone. I'm sorry. That's what it is, right? It's an Android-based cloud device. It's a phone. It's an Android phone.
It's kind of true.
They're turning sideways.
With the joysticks attached.
Yeah, and Lenovo has never made anything ever that anyone has ever wanted. So
whoa,
well, they make good gaming laptops. Hold on, they do make good gaming laptops.
I can't vouch for their laptops either. I've had tremendously awful experiences with many of them. And
Lenovo is historically IBM's PC division.
That's true.
And so
their business laptops
are excellent, right? ThinkPads are probably best.
ThinkPads are great. Yes,
best
that's
in
true.
Class.
But I cannot vouch for any of their gaming stuff. This is not getting me excited. It's a phone that they're failing to rebrand, and it's going to go to Southeast Asia. I guarantee you.
But no one here thinks in the context of a Steam Deck, like maybe this is a legitimate competitor. Why was everyone excited about a Steam Deck?
Steam Deck plays more games, right?
Yeah,
it plays
true.
all the
And
games
brought
off the
new
Steam
games
library.
to mobile and like this
Android cloud. I've never heard someone go, I can't wait to play on my Android.
What happened to my
console?
room full of like cloud gaming fans here? Come on.
Not the Android cloud.
You're fans of stuff, but we're not fans of like rebrand. Like the problem is like the device isn't differentiated. Without knowing more, the device is not differentiated enough from a phone. Right. This is a phone with a built-in controller. That's what this is, right?
Yeah.
And we've had controller attachments for phones for years. We haven't really seen that market take off. And more to the point, I don't think, and the people miss this all the time. It drives me, I'm sorry, I just have to get on, so it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy because here's the thing. If you are an app developer developing like the great new app, like literally the next Angry Birds or something that's going to define the next generation of people, right? You have 2 choices. You can develop it for a touchscreen interface, which is what literally everybody has, and you can build around those limitations in that control set. Or you can develop it for buttons because some tiny fraction of people buy attachments and there's a Lenovo phone. You're going to build it for touchscreen. So the buttons don't do anything. Like control, like the reason why we have why we have buttons for consoles is because that was the interface method that developers built around. There are lots of other interface methods. And in fact, I think phones kind of showed us, although we haven't quite figured out for gaming, that actually touchscreen is better than buttons. Because guess what phones had before touchscreens? A whole bunch of buttons. Like, so this just kind of makes me mad because unless they have a plan to do original content developed around needing buttons on mobile, needing this interface method on mobile, they built something into a phone that we don't want and need. Done. It's my soapbox.
Now hold on. So if none of this swayed you guys, let me just show you one last thing. Part of the leak was another supposedly concept of a water-cooled Lenovo Legion phone, dual H2O edition, with dual spelled weirdly incorrectly in this case, sort of. I don't know if they actually meant like dual, like fighting,
They're gonna make
or
you fight your phone
dual,
for water.
but it says it's a water-cooled concept of the Legion Duel 2, adding the active twin turbo fans was already a bold move, but bringing water cooling to a mobile phone is the perfect solution to dissipate heat and improve the device's stability in high performance mode. I won't go into the rest of this. Let me just make one last case here, which is, again, does no one think there is a very small but very hardcore segment of the mobile gaming market that doesn't want to use their everyday phone, that doesn't want to have a console, but wants a dedicated mobile device that is only for their hardcore, like, mobile PUBG?
I mean, I was a strong supporter of that, and I still am, but I don't feel as if this device fits that group. I have a really big problem with the controls on it, exactly as William pointed out. I don't know why anyone who plays mobile games, where mobile gamers proudly brag about how fast basically their finger speed is and that they can beat PC gamers, would ever go back to any of these types of controls. So I feel like I was an early supporter of these types of devices, and I still am, but we've had like a lot of leaks and not a lot of go-to-market data kind of come out. And I would like to see how these do in places like India and China and Southeast Asia, because I think that they could be really powerful and popular, but I don't think that this particular one doesn't excite me at all. It looks like it looks like an upgraded version of the Game Boy, which I love, but then it should be sold as a toy, not as like a gaming device.
Yeah,
So,
and I think you make a good point. In Southeast Asia, there may be multiple offerings of this sort of product. And so potentially this comes in at a price point that makes sense on the market in Southeast Asia. With that being said, no one in the US is going to buy this thing. It's like a Ouya handheld. Like, what is this? Like,
that's actually a really good, I mean, that's basically what it is. It's basically what it is.